Hello, my name is Elebide Ademola Oluwaseun, one of the beneficiary of the TAP project, that is the UNESCO Read and Learn Federation. Today, I'll be talking about the qualities embedded in a good business proposition. All right, let's get started. Why do you need to write a business proposal? A business proposal is actually written, for example, when a business is not reaching its optimum purpose. That is, it's not making sale, it's not actually making money the way it ought to be. So the reason why it is written basically is for you to for you to showcase what you have to offer to prospective clients. It's actually written in a document format. Sometimes the business proposal has a template in which you need to follow. Business proposal, the proposal basically is just a document that belongs to a company or individual where a seller aims to persuade and convince a prospective buyer into buying his goods and services. It has different content, the marketing, the outline, the reasons for writing it. Whenever you want to write a business proposition, there are some things you need to consider. You need to know your cover page, the executive summary, your audience, personal, talking about you, your competitive research. You need to talk about your market, people who you are going to be in the business niche with, the content plan, and so many other things. You need to also talk about maybe expected there, what you aim to achieve. Now, let me now talk about what is what is actually inside a business plan. When you want to write a business plan, first of all, you need to talk about who you are and what your company does. You need to explain, expatiate on what you are trying to offer. Another thing you need to talk about is the problem you are facing as a buyer, the problem in the market. After talking about the problem, what is the next thing? You need to talk about the solution. What are the prospective solution you are trying to elevate, the innovation you are trying to bring out to the market? And after that, you need to talk about the implementation, how you implement those goals, how you implement what you have to offer to the market. And the last thing, after talking about the implementation, you need to talk about the estimated resources. It could be in form of money, in form of time, in form of energy, in top of resources, people who are required to implement that given problem you're trying to solve in your business proposal. Now, when you want to talk about your business proposal, there's some qualities you also have to look at. Before we just dive into that, let me just talk about types of business proposal. We have the formally solicited proposal. Let me just go. The formally solicited business proposal is made when you respond to an official request for a business proposal. In this scenario, you know all the requirements and have more information about a prospective buyer. You simply write to the proposer for your buyer to be evaluated. What for this type of proposal, you already know who you are writing to. So you need to write in relation to what your prospective client has to offer. Like you are talking in a particular environment. Another type is the informally solicited proposal. The informally solicited proposal are written, and when there is an official request for a proposal, a prospective buyer is interested in your service and asks for a business proposal so that they can evaluate it. It's just like the formal and informal. The business formal you are writing to, the formal one you are writing to a particular official. It could be an official organization. While the informal one, it's not actually. It may not be on official request. There are two different types, and the informal solicited proposal requires a lot of more research from the end. This type of proposal is created out of informal conversation. It may not necessarily be someone you actually are connected with. And then the third type is the unsolicited business proposal. When you want to think about this one, it involves it involves this one. It involves the generic or a size of proposal. How will I explain this? Um, this one is talking about understanding your buyer and their requirements. This one you need to know what your buyer is requiring. You're writing your proposal in relation to what the buyer is offering so that they can fund you. For example, when you want to write a business proposal in the climate world, you need to write in relation to climate change. You need to write about climate mitigation, write about climate adaptation and sustainability. That is just an example of the unsolicited proposal, if you understand what talking about. Now let's now move to what qualities is needed in your business proposition. First of all, you need to talk about you need to have a title. You must have a table of content, executive summary, the problem statement, the proposed solution, qualification, the timeline, the pricing, billing, and legal agreement, the terms and condition, and the acceptance. Let me just summarize. I'll summarize it in few sentences. The title, as the way title is, your business proposal needs to have what title it is. You need to know what you're talking about. You need to have the table of content. You need to arrange them in such a way that someone can, if you are lost on the road, you can actually flip back to the table of content to connect back. You need to talk about an executive summary within so time. This is what you want to achieve, like a conclusion, a mini conclusion. You need to talk about the problem statement, what you have to offer, the solution you are providing, and um, what you need in implementing solving this problem you're going to write about, the solution you are providing. You need to talk about your qualification, who you are, the timeline. It could be a space of 3 years, 4 years. What exactly are the goals? Is it short term business proposal a long time? You need to also talk about the pricing, the billing, and the legal agreements. You need to talk about the terms and conditions. What are the terms and conditions? Is it that you need to be licensed before you can get this business proposal? And you also need to talk about why you want to be accepted, why you want your business proposal to be accepted. Those are the qualities I think a business proposal needs to have. Thank